What is going on, everyone? I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. Just wanted to make this video to share with you some insights on additional stock picks that can add significant value to your investment portfolio. But before I begin though, I'd like to inform you that all of the information I'll be sharing with you should be used as guidance information only. And anytime when you do consider making an investment in a company stock or even Bitcoin, please make sure to always do your research. Let's get started. Now, the first ticker I wanted to share with you is INO Pharmaceuticals by the ticker INO. Now, what we know is that Dr. Kim, the CEO, will be presenting tomorrow on Monday at the H.C. Wainwright Bioscience Conference, where he will be presenting updates on the immunotherapy DNA vaccines in place. And I'm sure a lot of investors will be asking questions in relation to INO 4800 in terms of where it stands at this time, as well as its VGX and glioblastoma platform. Now, what we know is that with INO Pharmaceuticals, the reason why this company is such a value add play to your investment portfolio based on its current share price is the fact that this company is working with AstraZeneca as a collaborator, Regeneron, Cancer Research Institute, CEPI, Department of Defense, Bill and Melinda Gates, Gene One, DARPA, NIH, and HIV vaccines. So can you just see how much collaborators there are with this company? That just tells you that there's just so much involvement with this company, right? In the private sector as well as in the government sector. Now, the biggest news that will likely be coming out is in Q1 of this year with emergency use authorization with this INO 4800 platform intended for COVID-19. Once it establishes the right dosage concentration to assure safety and efficacy for dosing patients. Now, let's not ignore what INO Pharmaceuticals can do to you, because I feel like it can definitely reach up to its prior resistance value. And even when the share price was above the $35, that's when I didn't even sell at that time because it didn't reach my exit strategy of $80 to $100. Now, the next ticker I wanted to pivot over to is quantum computing by the ticker QUBT. Now, this is a cloud-based company that's working on software to support the government and the industry. In fact, it has a proprietary software called Mukai, where it works as a central hub where other companies would rely on this company's software so that it can solve complex problems in this world. Now, what we know is that QUBT is the next paradigm for computational excellence. And what I like so much is that the CEO plans to uplist this company from OTC to the NASDAQ territory. And my bold price target with quantum computing is $30 to $50, knowing that Congress will be injecting the economy with about $10 billion to support quantum computing and the advancement of artificial intelligence. So let's not ignore what QUBT can potentially do for your investment portfolio. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is Emerald Bioscience by the ticker EMBI. Now, what we know is with the structural changes post-COVID-19, EMBI shareholders elected a reputable CEO at OncoSec. He uplisted the company to NASDAQ and raised greater than $200 million. Now, Punit Dhillon served as Vice President of Operations and Finance at INO Pharmaceuticals, where he previously raised $160 million through multiple financing, mergers and acquisitions, and building the infrastructure for operations. Now, what I like from a financial standpoint with EMBI is that its current ratio is about 3. On average, if you have a current ratio of 1, that means a company has liquidity to be able to pay off liabilities such as expenses and not have to really tap into its inventory or assets to make payments. So from a liquidity standpoint, EMBI does have cash funds to supply itself. Because you think about it, I mean, with the product that it has, I mean, it's really low cost of goods where it has a low expense amount to get into clinical trials. It's not a complex product. So that's why I highly value this company for what it can do for your investment portfolio. Now, I definitely believe that the share price can reach its prior resistance value prior to COVID-19 taking on a big hit. This was when the share price was about $1.19. So can you imagine getting in for cheap and selling for steep once this company begins human trials in Q3 of this year? So that's looking solid with this news data. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is Bitcoin. So while Bitcoin takes a small dip in the recent week, the next resistance value can be up to the $50,000, given the fact that digital currency is the new norm. And with Elon commenting positively about Bitcoin, it can definitely raise up to about $100,000 per Bitcoin in the second half of 2021. So I foresee that Bitcoin will continue to rise, and just with COVID-19, where everyone is at home, digital currency is gaining more recognition. And we all learned about PayPal accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment now as well. So that's just big news for this type of method of currency. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you, an exciting ticker, is Zoe Medica by the ticker ZOM. Now, I was previously making videos of ZOM back when it was at the low 7 cents. And in fact, Zoe Medica has gained about 700% on positive proceeds within weeks. True Pharma, its product that they're working on, intended for thyroid problems, is coming out in March of this year. And with the newly elected CEO with experience in scaling up products out in the field, I firmly believe that positive return on cash flow will be flowing into this company. And from a share price standpoint, I firmly believe that the share price can reach up to $3 by March of this year. So let's not lose sight of what Zoe Medica can do for you. Now, pivoting over to the next ticker is IBIO by the ticker IBIO. Now, we know that financial institutions like BlackRock holds about 5.5 million shares of IBIO. Why so much, right? Because I believe that BlackRock believes in what this company is working on, and its proprietary fast farm technology is the main catalyst for the company, where it can scale up efficiently without high cost. And I firmly believe that a reverse trend is coming very soon, because fast farm is IBIO's main catalyst. I firmly believe that investigational new drug submission will be coming for its pre-approved product, the IBIO 201 sub-unit protein, which is the lichen protein. And come March of this year, the share price can reach up to the $3 to $5 share price range. So let's not lose sight of what IBIO can do for you. My exit strategy is around the $30 to $50. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is a San Francisco-based company, and that is VXRT by the ticker VXRT. They're working on an oral pill medication intended for COVID-19. So instead of taking a bolus delivery injection, it's just a different mode of delivery where you just take a pill form. And what I know is that for kids, it's working on a liquid form to deliver into kids, but that's a different topic. Now, this San Francisco-based company can scale up to the billions, right? And they have contract in place with Kindred Bio, and they're also looking to establish partnerships with Emergent and Atwill. And one of the positive news is that there hasn't been any side effects related to pain, swelling, and inflammation at the injection site, because there's no injection with this company, right? Now, from a share price standpoint, I firmly believe that VXRT can reach up to the $30 by first half of 2021. So let's not lose sight of what VXRT can do for you from an investment standpoint. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is Riot Blockchain by the ticker RIOT. This has to play with supply and demand of Bitcoin machines, because this is ultimately what is driving the price of Riot Blockchain up. And what we know is that mining machines for Bitcoin have been sold out, and the supply is low, but the demand is high, because right now Bitcoin is rising. So companies like Riot Blockchain will increase as well. And from a share price standpoint, I firmly believe that RIOT can reach up to $50 in the first half of this year. So let's not lose sight of what it can do for you. I was previously recommending RIOT when it was hovering at the low, like $10, and now look at where it's at now. So let's not lose sight of what Riot Blockchain and Bitcoin can do for you. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is Blue Sphere Corporation by the ticker BLSP. So what's so unique about Blue Sphere Corporation, right? Well, this company is able to convert agriculture waste into clean energy. And that's sort of the name of the game right now, with just heightened news requiring clean energy in this world. So what we know is that Duke Energy actually buys converted clean energy from Blue Sphere, and operations is actually underway in Virginia as well as in the Netherlands, including other international countries. So that's looking like good news. And BLSP also partnered with National Grid Renewables, and National Grid Renewables actually has wind and solar infrastructure in Massachusetts and in Minnesota. So that just tells you that this company is partnering up with the right large-scale companies to do what it's supposed to do, to convert waste into clean energy for use. So that just falls along the lines of just reusing energy and reusing waste. So that's just good news for this environment, and that's why Blue Sphere Corporation, I firmly believe from a share price standpoint, it can definitely reach up to the 10 cents very soon. So let's not lose sight of what this ticker can do for you. And what I know is that the volume trading has gone up to the billions within weeks. So there's a lot of attention with this company right now because people are beginning to gain recognition and trust in this company. Now, the next ticker I wanted to share with you is Tesla by the ticker TSLA. Now, to me, this is a money maker, set it and forget it type of stock, right? And when you have Elon Musk shooting a roadster into outer space with an astronaut in the driver's seat, that just tells you that this company is all about innovation and product quality, right? And Tesla, to me, is going to reach 1,300 very soon. And to me, just from noticing cars out in the street in the Bay Area, I mean, for every 10 cars that you see on the road, you see at least one Tesla vehicle. So that's like a 10% ratio now, and I'm sure that that will continue to increase and spread all around the states, including in the global markets. So Tesla is a moneymaker stock, and it has made so much money for investors because so much investors believe in this company, right? And the next ticker I wanted to share with you is Sorrento Therapeutics by the ticker SRNE. Now, this company is led by a CEO, Henry G., who has about 7 COVID-19 related products in the pipeline specific to diagnostics, vaccines, anti-therapeutics for the COVID-19. And what we know is that the COVID sticks will likely receive emergency use authorization very soon in the United States as well as in Mexico. That's expected to come. And news on COVID track for screening for COVID-19 can come out very soon. Now that we know there's news about the variant strain not being effective with the current diagnostics, where you can have false negative results according to the Food and Drug Administration. So that's putting more pressure on these small cap companies to develop state-of-the-art technology for high accuracy testing, irregardless of whether it's the original mutated strain or a new strain that's mutating. So it needs to just detect whether you have it or not, right? So that's the main piece here. Now, from a share price standpoint, Sorrento Therapeutics can run up to $20 by end of Q1 from my perspective. So let's not lose sight of Sorrento Therapeutics, because the prior resistance when it reached up to 20 was not too long ago, and it can definitely bull run back up there. Now, the last ticker I wanted to quickly share to you is Northwest Biotherapeutics by the ticker NWBO. This Maryland-based company has a phase 3 drug in clinical trials called the DC Vaxel, and the way that this product works is that it activates the dendritic cells in your body to activate your immune response so that it can combat against cancerous cells such as glioblastoma, brain tumors in the brain. And come end of June, I forecast that the share price can definitely reach up to the $5 share price range. So let's not lose sight of what NWBO can do for you. And overall, that just sums up my summary with all of these tickers that I wanted to share with you. And I hope that this video had added value to your current thinking, making headway into the upcoming week into the stock market. So if you found this video valuable, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more related content. And also, let's say if you don't have a trading account, you know, I've left the link down below. There's Webull, where if you sign up, you can potentially gain 4 free stocks. So please take advantage of that. Okay, so thank you so much for watching another episode at All I See Is W. Thank you all.